Welcome to today's SeafoodNews.com video, sponsored by the Alaska Seafood Marketing Institute.
With the Boston Seafood Show starting this morning, we wanted to give some thoughts about what to expect. First of all, we think this year retail is driving this bus. We run a very important story today about the successful year that retailers had in 2013. And what happened was largely consumers stuck with buying shrimp, even as prices increased. There's been some erosion, but surprisingly, consumers have really stuck with this product as prices have come along. And this has given retailers a lot of confidence. In the Progressive Grocer survey of retail seafood departments, for the first time in 20 years, not a single survey respondent expected a decrease in sales in 2014. So we're looking at a very confident set of retailers coming to the show this year. It's also going to make the show more competitive because unlike last year when there were a lot of fears about product shortages and people were kind of reacting to high prices based on lack of certain kind of products, such as salmon and eventually shrimp, although that was after the seafood show. This year, there's no sense of product shortage, even though prices historically are quite high. And this is going to drive a big competitive pressure, which is going to mean companies are going to compete to secure these retail deals and secure sort of their distribution contracts. However, most of these seafood companies don't want to just compete on price. There's been a lot of differentiation about traceability, about developing fishery improvement projects, about developing value-added products that can be marketed under a brand or under a private label. And all of these things are the arena in which I think we're going to see a lot of competition. Certainly there's going to be discussions about price, but all in all, I think the seafood show is set up this year to focus on how to sell more seafood, which is really its original purpose. And I think that points to a very good show and a good year going forward. In Lexington, Mass., this is John Sackton.
Today's SeafoodNews.com video was brought to you by the Alaska Seafood Marketing Institute. Alaska has been protecting wild and sustainable seafood for generations and adheres to the most recognized and internationally accepted set of guidelines written by the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization. For recipes and additional information, visit wildalaskaflavor.com.